Hi everybody, nice to have you here. Today, let's talk about mushrooms. So, going out in the forest, picking mushroom, it's a big tradition here up in the north, both in Scandinavia and in Balticum. And here in Lithuania, it's very popular. And it's also very easy to know when it's season. Because, the old people, they know everything. So they go out in the forest, pick as much as they can, coming home, take what they need, and then they go down to the main roads, sit there with their friends, gossip, and selling the mushrooms. And normal people coming there, driving by, stop and buy their mushrooms. Fantastic tradition. We don't have that in Sweden and so on, but here we have it. So you come there and drive and you see, hey, the old people are out. Then I must directly out in my forest and pick it before somebody of my neighbors come and steal them. Yeah, it's a war. It's a war. Anyway, I know very little bit about mushrooms, really. But I was lucky because a relative, cousin of mine here in Lithuania, he's a fan, so he knows. So he invited me, will you come with me and go out and pick mushrooms? Well, yeah, cool. Finally I can learn. So he said, okay, 4 o'clock tomorrow. 4 o'clock in the morning? Why? Yeah, because otherwise we are too late. The other people takes all the mushrooms. Okay, So we went out there into the forest, raining, mosquitoes everywhere, and a lovely feeling. And actually the first thing you notice or you learn is that if you go straight into the forest, you will be lost. Rule number one. Yeah, I've been there when I was a kid, but that's another story. So he knew this, so he knew the spot where we could be and don't lose ourselves. Anyway, here there is a saying in permaculture said, from pattern to details. And you sit with theory, and that's one thing. But now I came out in the forest and I really could see, I could observe my cousin here, because you first have to go there and find like the bigger area. Where is there an area where these mushrooms can live and thrive? And then you go to special areas where it's a little bit more moist or something close to some special tree and so on. And then you go even smaller and you scratch and there you find them. And we were looking for cantrels. So in the beginning I was just walking around there, walking and looking, and I didn't find anything. And my cousin, he just pick and his basket just get fuller and fuller. And I was, okay, of course I will not find anything today. I'm a new beginner. That's not my idea to find super much cantrels, because I first have to learn. That's the attitude. Still nice to be out in the forest. But after a while, I start to figure out, to see. And in the end, I could see the details. Came down to the details where I could find the cantrels. And we were working there, walking around for many hours. And in the end, my bucket was full. I had a whole bucket full of cantrels. And I said, wow, this is a great success for me. And my cousin, he had double, of course, so much more. And he said also, this is his best day ever. So maybe he could ride on my new beginner luck. So after all, it's a nice experience. So now I know more about this kind of mushrooms and so on. But hey, 9 o'clock. Suddenly, the whole forest were full of people coming there with their cars, parking, and wanted to pick mushrooms. But you know what? We've already been there. We have taking them all. So that was also a very nice experience. So if you have the chance and have some friend that is knowing what he's doing with mushrooms, don't go out and pick whatever and die, then take the opportunity. They were delicious. Have a nice day.